And
My mother told me, she said, you never hit a man where he's weak. Never. It could be true, it could be real, but you don't hit him where he's weak because it'll turn around on you. You can get him to do what you need him to do, but you never hit a man where he's weak because they never forget it. It lives with them. And so I know what his weaknesses are. He don't know I know they're there. Because I don't mention them, don't talk about them, and I don't.
Interesting perspective from the judge. You know, I guess some of you ladies watching this would be like, well, I'm not in the business of preserving a man's ego. I'm gonna let him have it. And a lot of you women are toxic. I've been in relationships with women like that, that'll say anything in a moment when they're heated. And that's a lot of women are like that. You know, it takes a real woman who's solid and not on that type of time to keep it funky and not hit you, you know, below the belt. And same thing with dudes. Dudes, you shouldn't be doing that to ladies either. You know what I mean? So this is something that basically men will stick around with a woman even after she does this, you know, but he won't forget. And I think Black Man Unfiltered, if I'm not mistaken, he talked about this. And I did a video on it, which I'll probably link for you guys to watch, you know, but we have a lot to unpack here, and this I can definitely relate to this personally, you know what I mean? But before we do that, it's your favorite everything JR Wisdom. Hit that like and subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all the notifications for all of my future videos that have content like this. Let's run it up to 100,000. Quit playing with me. Yo, you guys, all this arguing back and forth, and you guys are hitting below the belt and saying things that you know is triggering and hurts the other person. You shouldn't have time for that, man. It's draining. It's emotionally draining, especially if you're with a woman that does that. She doesn't really care about you, bro. And some people will say, like, once a woman stops arguing with you, she's left the relationship. As long as she's arguing with you, calling you out your name, she really likes you, or she's trying to get an emotional response, which is what women will do. Women will try to get an emotional response out of you by saying things. They'll say things, if you're dating a woman, they'll say things about your weight. They'll say things about your dick. They'll say things about your hair. They'll say things about your breath, about how you smell. You know, they'll just come up with all types of stuff. Your kids, if you got kids, they'll say something about your kids, about your mom. You know, I've been with a woman that has said all that stuff. She's said some terrible things, some horrible things. And you think I forgot about any of that stuff? Nah, but I still stayed in a relationship when I should have cut her off when she did that. Which is, guys, is what you should do. You tell her that, you know, you cut her off, and you're definitely not gonna tolerate that by letting her stick around. And because a lot of dudes will go into a panic, and they'll not into a panic, but they'll lose it, and they'll put hands on her. They'll instantly go to putting the beaters on her when she says something like that. And she may like that, or she may think it's cool or complain about it. But you teach women how to treat you in terms of that, what you will and won't tolerate. You know what I'm saying? People saying that's not enough to break up. Emotional abuse is real, folks. Even with men, you're like, that doesn't hurt. That has hurt men. Women, I say it, and I'll say it over and over, and I said it on my live stream the other night. Women only have a few outlets in terms of releasing aggression. And that's one of the ways they release their aggression is verbally. It's some toxic women that will say terrible things that they wouldn't even say to their worst enemy. They'll say it to you. Terrible things, and then expect you to be with them. And this is the crazy part. Like, you'll say something to someone, then you'll turn around and beg them, please be with me, please stay with me, don't go, don't go, don't go. Baby, you're not doing yourself any favors. You know, like I said before on a different video, like, I used to make her or whoever get on her knees and fix it. Or at least she thought it was fixed, but that's the type of toxic ish I was on. You know what I mean? When in all actuality, you beat a woman with your mind, fellas. You beat a woman with your mind and your silence. They can't stand that. They hate that. They hate that. It drives them crazy when you can just walk away and not say anything back, because that's maintaining your masculine frame, which is what you should be doing. Instead of entertaining the fuckery and the tomfoolery, and engaging with her back and forth like some bitch, because you're the bitch in that situation. If you're, you know, going back and forth and proving who can make the best diss song and all this other stuff, man, we're not about to do that, fellas. Word, a word. Hey, stay up. I'm out of here. Just that simple. You know, you don't gotta knuckle up. You don't gotta put hands on her or none of that. You can let her argue with herself. Let her call whoever and talk to them about it and scream and yell and all that. We're not about to do that here. You tell a woman, if you do, you got one time to say, like, this is your last time saying that. You say that again, that's it. It's curtains for you, baby. You know, you can forget whatever this is you think you got. You talking to the wrong guy, because, you know, I've done it. I'm a man, and you're not about to talk to me. You're not about to talk about anybody I love like that. You know, I've had a woman talk about my kids, talk about my mother, talk about my appearance, talk about my dick size, all types of stuff. Just saying all types of shit, all types of crazy shit. Then expect somebody like this woman, if she does it with you, she'll do it with any man, and it'll never be a successful relationship, because she has to learn how to watch her mouth. You know what I mean? And some dudes, like I said, this is some women will be in a relationship with a man, and he'll put hands on her, and then that's when she'll go into that, oh, I was in an abusive relationship, but you were verbally abusive. I'm not justifying what he was doing, but you were verbally abusive, and a man that's not in control of his emotions is just as feminine and just as much of a bitch as you are. You know, but you're asking for it. You're egging a man on to do that a lot of times. That isn't, you know, in his masculine. He'll retreat to his feminine to unleash his aggression on you. And this is what happens. And women know what they're doing when they do this stuff. Women know how to, when a man is struggling sometimes, instead of supporting a man, if a man lost his job, or, you know, he's struggling to do something, or let's say he's not good in math or something like that, you have a woman say some dumb shit to tease him or whatever, knowing that's a sore spot, you know, or compare him to another person, or try to make him feel less than in a moment and try to make herself feel better than. Guys, don't ever be in a relationship with a woman like that. Don't ever accept anything like that. And like I said, you don't even have to use your hands. Use your absence. And that's how it works, fellas. I don't know what else to tell you. You just keep it funky like that, and you maintain your manhood, maintain your masculine frame, and all will be well. Anyway, with that being said, let me know what you guys think about that. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. If you're having issues, or if you had issues and you're seeking some advice, click the link. I got you. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And with that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen. That's where I'm going to see you at. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them.